What's up, guys? We're going to do something a little different today. Bolton's Bites here, by the way. Uh, I don't even drink that much beer these days. And actually, it was one of the key things to actually becoming a much leaner gentleman, was cutting out the beer. But today I have 5 beers, 5 stouts actually specifically lined up in front of me. And I was at the LCBO and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of great stouts on display right now. Probably because it's a winter season sort of thing, and they're really pushing some of these stout beers. So I'm like, tonight I'm just gonna get a bunch of stouts, and I'm like, wouldn't it be cool to do like a stout review? I'm not gonna drink every can in its entirety, otherwise I would be fairly buzzed by the end of this video. What I am gonna do is I have this. I have my glass right here. It's actually from Northern Maverick Brewery, or Northern Maverick Brewing, which is a beer company, but they're also a brewery in Toronto. So I have their glass right here, and I'm basically just going to do like a sample of each of these stouts, and I'll just tell you what I personally think. I am no beer expert, but I do have some good taste buds and a good sense of what makes a good beer. I'm not. What I'm trying to say is, don't expect the me to be telling you about the particular nodes and maybe like, or expect some like expert description of each beer. I'm just going to give you my personal opinion on each of these, and then you can make your own decision as to whether you want to pick some of them up for yourself. The first one that I have here is a Cowbell Brewing Nitro Stout, Draft Nitro Stout. There's the can right there. So yeah, we'll start with this one. I actually have I'm fairly familiar with Cowbell Brewery. I actually did a tour there one time. So it's a great brewery, great beers, great company, and great people. Honestly, because I met quite a few of their staff there, and they're really great people. With with a very cool culture as well at that brewery. So here we go. Maybe about that much. A little description. So, brewed with Canadian 2-row malted barley, loads of cookie-like oats, dark chocolatey malts, and nitrogenated to elevate its silky smooth cocoa character. Pouring midnight black with a creamy, dense mocha brown cap of foam. This delightful and complex beer is sure to please your palate. Well, that sounds like it's going to be amazing. So here we go. First sip. Oh, little backstory on me, and beer, but more specifically stout, is I'm actually a huge lover of Guinness. So I said earlier I'm no beer expert, but truth be told, I've drank a lot of beer in my lifetime, and Guinness is one of my favorites. So I really do have a good taste for what makes, or I'm a good judge of what makes a good stout. Wow. I do get that. It says like a dark chocolatey malts. I definitely do get those sort of that chocolatey taste from it. So I think I can already tell this is going to be probably one of my favorites. I mean, even when I saw that Cowbell had a stout at the LCBO, I'm like, oh geez. I think it was actually one of the things that was like when I saw that, I'm like, okay, there's this stout here, Cowbell. There's this one. There's this. I'm like, I'm gonna do a whole video out of this. So that's great. That's great. I would definitely, I would definitely pick that one up again. The next one, and I'm not gonna do like scoring out of 10 because I'll honestly forget. But what I will do is once I've gone through all of them, I probably will decide what number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is. But at least I'm gonna say at least the top 3. The next one I'll do is this. Brock Street Brewing Company Milk Chocolate Stout. Here's the can. So Brock Street Milk Chocolate Stout. The last one, the Cowbell one, was a 4.2% alcohol. This one is 5.5% alcohol. Little description. All natural premium beer. No preservatives, it says. Brock Street Brewing Company was founded by 4 best friends and opened its doors to the public in 2015. The Brock Street Brewing Building, located in historic downtown Whitby, features a state-of-the-art craft brewery, bottle shop, banquet hall, members lounge, and an elevated gastropub. Brock Street is open daily for sampling and bottle shop sales. Okay, so... Okay, no. Here's the actual tasting notes. So full-bodied with a creamy mouthfeel and a rich chocolate flavor. Our milk chocolate stout finishes slightly sweet, yet is still light on the palate. The delicious beer was the gold medal winning stout at the Canadian Brewing Awards. Enjoy. All right. So high hopes, I guess, for this one as well. So another one where they mention like this chocolatey taste as well. So that should be good. Cheers. Okay, so this beer right here, again, Brock Street Milk Chocolate Stout. This one, to me, is even more like literally drinking some chocolate milk. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Now I'm just kind of curious which beer I actually like more now between these two. So I'm actually going to take a little bit of the Cowbell and just kind of A/B test against that last one, because for the life of me, I literally cannot tell you which one I like more right at the moment. I was getting a call there. I don't know if it recorded actually what I was saying there, but I'm just going to go back to the Cowbell now and kind of A/B, because for the life of me, I can't actually tell which one of these I like more. Let's see. Okay. So one thing I can say between these two, the Brock Street and the Cowbell, is The cowbell one to me almost tastes a little bit more like a porter, and then this Brock Street one is more less. It's less like a porter, and it more just tastes like you're drinking literal chocolate milk. And let's just again a little bit of the Brock Street again. Yeah, yeah, and it's quite a bit sweeter as well than the cowbell. Okay, this next one is by Woodhouse Brewing Company. Another, obviously, it's a stout. They're all stouts. 4.7% alcohol. And I guess you know what? Between these two, right now, I'm going to say between the Brock Street and the cowbell, very close, but I'm gonna give it to Brock Street, I think, on this one. So we'll go like right to left in terms of the one I like the most thus far. So Woodhouse Brewing Company. Let's see what it says. Okay. Woodhouse Brewing Company. At Woodhouse Brewing Company, we believe simplicity is a good thing. That's why we brew our smooth stout using only choice ingredients and no preservatives. The result is an easy drinking premium stout that keeps it simple and to the point. So no mention of like chocolatey notes or a chocolatey taste or anything with this one, but we'll see. Cheers. You gotta love the coloring on these, eh? This just dark black, the way they all pour. It's good. It's good. Yeah, like I think even their description, like, you know, just says it's a smooth stout. Honestly, more like a kind of like just a straight up Guinness or something like that to me. In comparison to these two, because they had like that chocolatey taste, it almost doesn't compare. Like, but still a nice beer. I'm just automatically, I know I'm just gonna put this in third place so far, and I shouldn't have poured more of it because I should just move along. Okay. Next. Okay, this one's by Midtown Brewing Company, Dry Irish Stout. 4.2% alcohol. They're from Wellington, Ontario. And let me see here. Description. Okay, all it says is this naturally produced handcrafted beer is unfiltered and unpasteurized. Store in the fridge, best served at 4 degrees Celsius to negative 12 Celsius, or 4 to 12 degree Celsius, I guess. Best consumed within 6 months of package date. See bottom of can. Yeah. Okay. So no real no tasting notes or real description beyond that for this one. Okay. Okay. I was going to say it pours a little lighter than the other ones, more of almost a brown color, but really at the end of the day, you know, that's also pretty dark there. But I can see it here, like looking a little closer, It almost is like more of a dark brown than a black. Okay, here we go. It's all right, but I can tell you, I'm putting that in 4th place. Pretty easy decision on that one. And there's a chance that this one, last one in the group of 5. This one's by Henderson Brewing Company. This is the Laura Seacord's Long Trek Chocolate Imperial Stout. Oh, wow. Look at this. 10.5% alcohol. This is the first time seeing that. And there's our can. Did I show you the last can? The Midtown Brewing Company can? Standard. Okay. But this Laura Secord one, this one, who knows what position it could end up in. I mean, Laura Secord, so it's definitely going to be very chocolatey. So a recent survey found that more Canadians know the story of Laura Secord's 30-kilometer walk from Queenston to Beaver Dams during the War of 1812 than know the date of their own grandmother's birthday. Well, you don't say. And no real description of this particular beer, but you can only expect good things. And probably also the best can out of the lot, with Laura Secord herself on the can there. Nice little can art. I'm a big fan of some good beer can art. Okay. The moment of truth. Let's see. Okay. Quite sweet, very chocolatey, as we expected. And I mean, okay, so Imperial Stout, and it's 10.5% alcohol. So it'll get you buzzed. Let's put it that way. I feel like I might A/B it with the Brock Street and just kind of get a better sense of how it truly compares. But I'm gonna say it's definitely in the top 3. It's definitely in the top 3. I think it's either number 1 or 2, to be honest, when it really comes down to it. But at 10.5%, this is it's not just some like easy drinking beer here. Like the couple of these is gonna mess you right up. So, you know, with that said, I don't know. Does it gain points for that, or does it lose some points for that? But it's the kind of beer that will, you know, don't give this beer to your mom. It might knock her on her ass. Let's just put it that way. But you know, for a full-grown Scotsman, you can drink this with ease and not worry too much about, you know, falling over, or, you know, some sort of injury from it. But okay, very strong. Yes, very strong. Brock Street. We're going to A-B, okay? A little A-B test. Okay, and we're actually going to ABC test, and we're gonna throw in a little bit of the cowbell here again. Wow. The cowbell is quite easy drinking and crushable compared to the Brock Street and the Laura Secord. You know, first of all, being 10.5%, but also very chocolatey, very sweet. For me, the Henderson Brewing Company, Laura Secord, it just loses some points for being almost a little too overpowering, I guess. Like it's 10.5%. You know, it's like more stronger than a bone shaker, basically, and very chocolatey, but a very strong beer. So like probably what I'm gonna do is this. So what this would be, so I can read these out, what we have is, in number 1, or in first place, we have the Brock Street Milk Chocolate Stout. Number 2, we have Henderson Brewing Company's Laura Secord Long Trek Chocolate Imperial Stout. Number 3, we have the Cowbell Nitro Stout. Number 4, we have Woodhouse Brewing Company's Stout Beer. And number 5, we have Midtown Brewing Company's Dry Irish Stout. I feel quite confident about the way that I personally rated these, to my taste buds anyway. Yeah, try them out and report back to me and let me know what you thought of these beers. Thanks a lot, guys. Bolton's Bites out. Expect more beer reviews. Take care.